The eastern part of India is one of the most rich and beautiful part in the world. Blue-green hills, swift mountain streams, placid lakes, and roaring waterfalls dot the landscapes. Its natural beauty, biodiversity, and colorful and vibrant ethnic and indigenous cultures are unmatched. It is endowed with a rich natural heritage of flora and fauna, which includes numerous varieties of agricultural crops and land races. It ranks second in the world in terms of biodiversity. It also has a rich and diverse array of mineral deposits. Despite these riches of natural wealth, this area reels under perpetual poverty. The regions consisting of the states like Bihar, Orissa, West Bengal, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, etc. are amongst the poorest in India. Districts like Kalahandi, Koraput, Ranchi and Hazaribagh are well known for their poverty. Most of the people eke out a marginal livelihood from agriculture, foraging, and forest and agricultural-related cottage industries for their livelihood. Despite half a century of independence from the shackles of colonial rule and despite numerous special plans by the government for these areas, we have been unable to meet the challenges of providing the very basic necessities of life like food, clothes, shelter, and water to these people. People still live under relative impoverishment. This situation has further aggravated in recent times due to the rapid depletion of forests and degradation of arable land and its consequent impact on the lives of the people living in the area. The majority of the population of this area are dependent on agriculture and various forest produce and forest-based products for subsistence, sustenance and trade. Though this area is endowed with an adequate annual rainfall, the erratic nature and unequal distribution of rain over the months renders agriculture here very challenging. People here constantly battle natural calamities like flood and drought every year, and their sources of livelihoods are affected every year to a varying degree. The lands here, in general, are hilly and slopy in most parts. The only barrier to the rapid flow of water down the slopes in this kind of terrain is the barriers of forests and the canopy of the forest, which slows down the rapid flow of water down the slope. Forests also help absorbing the rainwater to the ground and releases it later to the rivers. This cycle maintains a balance of the availability of the water. Due to overexploitation by logging, the forests are also depleting very rapidly. Whatever rain falls in the monsoon months rapidly flows down the slopes and results in flood and causes massive crop damages in most years. When the monsoon is over, as the ground has absorbed little water, the streams and rivulets dry out very quickly. The water table also goes down very rapidly, resulting in drought and crop damages. As the old and the traditional water harvesting structures in this area, which were a source of irrigation, has also been fallen into disrepair and have silted up. The only source of water for irrigation in this area has been rendered dysfunctional. The resulting damages to these sources of water has also created numerous other problems on the other fronts. There is now an acute shortage of drinking water and water for sanitation in this area. These situations have made people's life more miserable in terms of quality of life. Some voluntary organizations and community-based organizations of the area, with the help of the Inter-Global Social Service Society Eastern Region, have shown that this grim situation can be changed and people's life can be transformed and changed for better in terms of quality of life and livelihood.
Indo-Global Social Service Society, a national level development support organization working for the poorest of the poor with the help of the partner organizations in all over India. The main theme is empowerment. In empowerment, the sub-issues are sustainable livelihood, local self-governance with Panchayat Raj institutions, disaster mitigation, human rights and health. In sustainable livelihood, basically the focus is natural resource management and off-farm activities. In natural resource management, one is land and water management and the other is forest management. In land and water management also, along with the partner organizations, the activities which we are focusing are construction of check dams, lift irrigation points, reservoirs, ponds. So the focus is how to service the rainwater through reservoir, check dam, lift irrigations, and along with that also focusing on the land development activities like land reclamation, upland farming, contour trenching. So with the help of this availability of water and agriculture activities now in these areas, along with the monsoon crops, also additional second crops in some cases people are also taking.
This is the story of a few villages which were transformed from abject poverty to relative affluence due to the works of a few local NGOs, CBOs, and the Indo-Global Social Service Society and the strong determination of the people themselves. Dainiguda, nestled in the hills of Kalahandi district in the Dharamgarh block, is a very small village consisting of 8 families of Kondh tribe. The sale of bamboo and bamboo-based product in nearby and far-off villages is their main source of income. As there is only footpath connecting the village to the outside world, the rainy season makes it difficult and at times cuts out all connection with the outside world. It is difficult for the people to be engaged in other works except agriculture in the rainy season. The people here cultivate various types of minor millets, cereals, and few patches of paddy and constantly face the challenges of drought and crop loss. Kartavya, a local NGO, took stock of the situation and did a need assessment. They found out that if they can build a small rainwater harvesting structure to conserve water for a few months, they can ensure the success of the first crop by protecting it from drought. With the support of IGSSS, they build a small water harvesting structure in the village which conserves the water till the end of November, and the success of the first crop is ensured. Observing the success of this rainwater harvesting structure, the villagers have constructed another similar structure, mobilizing funds from the government, which promises to ensure the food security of the village by increasing the acreage of cultivated land. Tentuli Padar means